What's up, everybody? This is attorney Dan Nguyen, and today I want to talk to you about overcoming a descriptiveness refusal. So maybe you try to apply for your own trademark and you got an office action, and the trademark examining attorney refuses to register your application because it's merely descriptive. Now, depending on how long you've been using it and what proof you can come up with, you can try to overcome the descriptiveness refusal by electing a 2F claim. Now, what is a 2F claim? 2F claim is really saying that you have acquired distinctiveness. Now, if you watched one of my other videos, there's a spectrum of distinctiveness or strength for a trademark. On the really strong side, these are made up words or arbitrary words. And on the very weak side, these are generic words or descriptive terms. So typically, generic or descriptive marks will not get registered, while arbitrary and fanciful marks have a better chance of getting registered. But what if you're using the name for a very long time? It's a descriptive name, and you've been using it, and it's really going to be very costly for you to change everything and change your branding and signs and things like that. So you do have a shot at claiming a 2F, acquired distinctiveness, which basically says, hey, we've been using this name, this logo for a very long time, and it has garnered so much strength, so much distinctiveness. Now consumers associate that descriptive name to our business. And so on this page here is how to claim acquired distinctiveness under a 2F. So you'd have to look at a couple of things, right? Some things that they will accept as evidence is advertising and promotional materials. So sometimes, if you have a website, obviously, if you have marketing brochures that you used before, any other marketing materials that you have, you can use as part of your response to the office action. What dollar figures did you use, right? How much money did you spend for advertising? This will help you establish that that you've acquired distinctiveness. Dealer and consumer statements. So can you get affidavits from your customers or other people that are companies that buy from you that can attest to your name and how long you've been using it? Okay, and sometimes other evidence showing recognition. So in one of the other applications that I've done, what we did was there was third-party written articles. So kind of online newspapers and online websites did written articles on this particular product or this particular event. And these weren't requested, right? These were uninitiated by the applicant. These are third-party newspapers that just wrote these articles on their own. And so we included copies of those articles in the response. So now this particular claim is very nuanced, right? And so it really just kind of depends on your usage and how much evidence you have to make a very successful claim. The longer the time that you've been using it, the better chances you are. But also goes to say that just because you've been using it a long time doesn't necessarily mean you have acquired distinctiveness, right? It all is really fact-driven, fact-dependent. Any written newspaper articles, how much have you spent, how much traffic, affidavits, things like that. Okay, so it's very fact-driven. But if you want to get on the principal register versus the supplemental register, and you are being refused by descriptiveness refusal, look into a 2F claim to see if you have a chance at overcoming the refusal with this. Okay, if you have applied for your own and kind of get stuck, but you've been using your name for a very long time, reach out to us. We may be able to help you respond to the office action using a 2F claim and get you on the principal register. But if you have any other questions, book an appointment with us and see how we can help you get your registration. This is Dan talking about how to overcome a merely descriptiveness refusal with a 2F claim. Hope this has been helpful. Hopefully we'll talk soon.